Hi everyone and welcome to the Learning Ladder. Today I am doing my January homeschool update. We have gone back into school with full swing. Everything in terms of curriculum is going really well. We did our report for Torchlight with she chose to do the topic on pugs, and it was so fun. She absolutely loved it. It was great to see her so involved and so excited about doing her research. She reminded me of DA from the Magic School Bus. It was just amazing to see her excitement and her enjoyment of collecting all her data and everything else. She really, really loved it. We've just really had a good back to school month. We have, as I said, been progressing nicely with all our curriculum. We are about to start level 4 in All About Reading. I was going to do a setup video. Do you want me to do that? Let me know. I'll probably do it anyway. But if it's something you're interested in, definitely let me know, because I don't think I've ever filmed how I get everything ready for All About Reading. It's not much in terms of, there's nothing spectacular, but I might film it anyway because it might be fun to look back on, because that's the final level of All About Reading. Can't believe it. Level 4 and then we'll be done, which is crazy to think that we finished our learning to read journey, because from now, after we finish level 4, it'll be, just continuing with her comprehension and everything else. And it's so exciting to think that she has got to this point now, and we're done pretty much, because I've already looked through the books of level 4 and she's pretty much already there anyway, to be honest. But as I said previously, I always prefer to go through it because of spelling, and also for future words that perhaps she'll need to help with decoding. And obviously if you know all the rules and everything else, it sets you on your way for a great foundation. And I just love All About Reading. She does too. The stories are fantastic. We were just reading one today, and I just love them. It's my favourite curriculum. I just love All About Reading. I love teaching I love teaching reading. It has been the best experience. I absolutely love teaching reading. I can't explain how amazing it is to see someone who cannot read anything develop over the years to the point that they can pick up anything and pretty much get through it. It's just amazing. I feel so blessed that I was able to do this with her. I was able to teach her to read, and I just love teaching reading. It's just fantastic. Anyway, enough about that. So what else have we been up to? As I said, we have been doing our Torchlight Language Arts project. Can I just say as well how much I have loved Torchlight? I'm definitely going to be doing my reviews. Not quite yet. I want to get through to the halfway point. I think that's the best time to do my reviews, but I don't want to leave it too long because I know a lot of people are already buying curriculum, so I don't want to leave it too long. But we have really, really enjoyed Torchlight this year. It's been fantastic. The language arts ideas and everything else have just added so much to our homeschool. It's just been fantastic. I loved it. I have loved using Torchlight. So yes, we've been doing our Torchlight Language Arts project. We have moved on to fossils and rocks with elemental science. Our next unit is space after this, which we are really excited about. There's a few field trips that we can take, which I've been looking forward to all year. So various observatories and things we can go to. So I'm really excited for those. I've also been planning our next unit study. And I'm pretty much doing it all myself, in terms of I'm not actually buying anything at all, principal wise or anything. I'm just going to make them all myself. And I think after you've been homeschooling for a number of years, you've bought curriculum, you've used curriculum, you've planned curriculum, and everything else. You get a good idea of what works and what doesn't. And I've reached the point now where I feel confident in my abilities as a teacher to create my own unit studies. So I'm going to be doing that. That'll be coming up soon. I'll definitely share everything that we'll be using for the unit study. So that's our next unit study, and I think we'll probably only do maybe one more after that, and then we'll be finished for the year, which is just crazy to think. As you know, I've said previously, our unit studies are enrichment. We still do our regular curriculum as well, but I've been really excited with this unit study to get it all started and created and everything else. I've also been working on my new projects. I touched on that in my goals video, that I was going to be doing some upcoming things to help use my skills, I guess you could say, within our family and everything else. And I have already started some of the projects, and then my big one is upcoming. But I just thought I'd talk about it a little bit in case you are interested in what I'm up to. So I mentioned, I think it was in my first grade curriculum video, I think it was, that I was going to write an IT curriculum. And at the time I was going to start then, but you know, life, as everything else, took me in a different direction at that point. But now I'm at the point where I'm ready to do it. I'm really excited. I planned it out. I'm ready to go. And I do think there is a gap. Let me know if you think I'm wrong, but I do think there's a gap in IT curriculum, especially for homeschool. So I do think that this will help with that, and it's something that I'll be using with my daughter, but I will be making it available for purchase as well. So it's going to be a unit-based approach to IT, and we are going to be doing 7 units in total with a couple of bonus units on top of that. So we're going to be doing, I'm just going to read my plans because it's probably easier. An introduction to Microsoft Word and PowerPoint. They're going to be some of the bonus units. Then our first unit is going to be on spreadsheets. Our second unit is going to be on databases. Third on graphing. Fourth on programming and coding. The fifth is going to be on automation. 6 is going to be on formulas. 7 is going to be on machine learning. And then there's going to be 2 additional bonus units on online security and quantum machines. So quantum computers. I am really excited to start. It's going to be story based. So there's going to be 4 examples within each unit. So the first 3 are going to be not necessarily generic examples. I'm going to try to relate them to our project as much as possible. But the 4th one will be project based on our story that we go through each unit. So the story will continue throughout every single unit to the end, and each last element of that unit will be based on, each project will be based on the story, which is really exciting, because I think when you can relate it to something like that, it just really helps children to grasp everything and to gain a thorough understanding of the concept, rather than it just being some abstract thing when you can relate it to something. So I'm really excited. I can't wait to get it all done. So I'm going to be getting the first unit done hopefully very soon, releasing that on the market for sale, and then I'll be going through all the rest. I'm hoping to get as much of it done before we start back in September as possible, because as I said, I am going to be using it for my daughter's IT curriculum as well. So I've been working on that. So as I said, my plans are ready. I'm just excited. I'm really, really excited. It's an adventure. It's also kind of scary, obviously, because you're putting yourself out there and your products out there, and you know how everyone can be. But I just think at the end of the day, I'm making the product for my daughter, and if you like it, that's great, and if you don't, then that's fine at the end of the day. But I do think that it's got value in it, and I'm really excited, so hopefully you will be too. And yeah, that's what I'm working on at the moment. That's our update at the moment. Everything is going great in homeschool. She's starting back in all her extracurriculars, and we're just progressing nicely. This year just seems to be flying again. I can't believe we're almost at the end of January. It's just crazy. And that's it really for today. I haven't really got anything else. I did have a request to do a games video, which I'll definitely be doing shortly. I'll also be talking about planning for the new year. For the new, not the new year is in 2020, but I suppose it is, but for the new curriculum year, so 2020, 2021. So I've got some videos for that, obviously talking about how I'm planning, what I'm taking into consideration, everything else, what things I think I'm going to be looking at and reviewing and everything else. They'll all be upcoming videos, but I am going to be extremely busy doing all my prep for my IT course. So if I'm absent for a little bit, that'll be why. But I'll try and keep to at least 1 video a week, ideally. But if I've gone a little bit quiet, you'll know why. It's because I'm ploughing away at getting my curriculum ready. So I will see you in our next video. Take care, and if you've got any more questions, leave them below. If you've got any questions about the IT course, if you've got any questions about anything, then definitely let me know, and I'll see you in our next video. Bye for now.